Good afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Friday afternoon, thank God. It's been a hell of a long week. Off for the weekend, but I did pick up some albums on the way home. Had my record guy that, and because Ontario's in a bit of a lockdown or a state of emergency, as they call it, no going to the mall. Amazon is the only source of albums, but last summer, or even the previous summer, there's a guy in my town here. He's does a lot of record shows, goes all over Ontario, buys, sells. He was selling a lot of stuff out of his home, so he's recently sent emails out with lists of albums, and you send him an email back saying, I want this and this and this and this. And you go to his home. It's either cash or e-transfer. He's at his front door. You wave. You hear the band door behind you unlock. You lift the hatch. Your albums are there, or your CDs are there, whatever you buy. You wave back at him. Thanks, Gord, and away you go. So it's very safe, very clean, but it's a great source of albums, especially when you can't go digging. And I miss digging. I really do. But I did pick up some great albums, both new and used, sorry. And I'll just quickly go over those with you and show you what I picked up. And we'll start off with this one, Mr. Greg Allman. This is Laid Back, his first debut solo album as a solo artist. He was still with Allman Brothers when he made this. They were actually working on their Brothers and Sisters album. But he wanted a bit of a break because the band itself was going through some stuff and a lot of arguing back and forth, and he decided on a solo album, and the result was this one here. As I said, released in 1973, kind of combination of rhythm and blues and soul music, and there's a bit of ring wear on the cover itself, but the vinyl is clean. It's on the Capricorn label, but it's looks mint. I need some new inner sleeves. I don't have any inner sleeves left, so I have to pick me up some inner sleeves one day soon. But so I have that one. Looking forward to spinning this. Love Greg Allman's voice. Probably one of the best vocals out there as far as rock musicians go. I'd have to say, right up there anyway. Top 10 for sure. Also picked this one up here. This is the classic Humble Pie performance, Rockin' the Fillmore. Again, some ring wear. But from what I've seen of the vinyl, it is mint. You don't listen to the cover, as everyone always says. But happy to have this one. This, of course, features the great Steve Marriott. What a performer, what a singer-songwriter, what a guitarist. Of course, Peter Frampton on guitar and vocals as well. Another classic performer. And I was just doing a review on All the Girls in the World Beware from Grand Funk, and come to find out that Grand Funk almost talked Peter Frampton into joining the band. He wasn't available because of a contractual obligation through his solo career. But can you imagine what Grand Funk would be like with Peter Frampton in there? Amazing. Another singer-songwriter, another amazing guitarist. The band would have went off in a completely different direction. There would have been three lead singers, 2 lead guitarists, and yeah, just amazing stuff. But anyway, Peter Frampton's on this one. You got Greg Ridley on bass and vocals, and Jerry Shirley on drums. I mean, it's a classic album, and I've been wanting this one for a while, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. double album, of course, is the other album there. The other side there. Pardon me, I'll put those back. Picked up this one, Bebop Deluxe. Great alternative rock band. Mr. Glenn Calloway got me into these guys, or suggested I check these guys out. There's the inner sleeve, still intact. That's just a little rip there, not much. It's on the Harvest label. Oh, this came from Groove Music in Toronto. And again, finds in great shape. It's on the Harvest label. Love that green Harvest label. Yeah, these guys are good. They're good. This happens to be the last album by the band. They were English progressive rock band formed in 1972. Combination of new wave, prog rock, glam rock, art rock. Drastic Plastic, which is the album that I just showed you, is the last by the band, released in 1978. It's more streamlined and more electronic based than the previous albums, which were more guitar driven. But more new wave than progressive as well on this one. But still an awesome album by an awesome band. So happy to have Bebop Deluxe in my collection. And yeah, Drastic Plastic. Picked up this classic as well. Culturosaurus erectus, Blue Oyster Cult. Say that 10 times fast. Classic album by what's becoming one of my favorite bands. It's on the Columbia label. And again, clean, clean, clean. I'm just looking at these for the first time. I just got these about an hour ago, so great shape, seems to be anyway. So Blue Oyster Cult, Cultosaurus erectus, 1980 release, 7th album by the band. Kind of a return to a heavier sound from the band, and it's also the album that they toured with. They toured with Black Sabbath during the Black and Blue tour. I remember seeing that movie. It was a documentary movie way back in the day, yeah, they put out a Black and Blue tour, which is cool. And this was the album that they kind of promoted at that time. I'll put the plastic back. So happy to have that. How about some Canadiana? Econoline Crush. I think Aaron Mutha Alomar would love this. Would love this band. This one's still sealed. Brand new album by the band. So Econoline Crush, hard rock band from Vancouver, formed in 1992. They've had 5 studio albums to date. Big hits so far from the band is You Don't Know What It's Like, Home, and All That You Are. Kind of an alternative heavy metal band as well. And post-grunge also. It's Affliction is the first full-length album by the band, and released in 1996. It's a rockin' album. I was listening to this one this morning on the way to work from Spotify, and man, it's a very, very good album. It's so good and heavy. Like these guys, as I said, Aaron Mutha Alomar would like these guys. I think, because it's right up his alley. I'm not going to open it yet, but happy to have that one. I love the cover as well. I don't think it's. I'm going to open it. I don't think it's colored, but carefully open this one, and we'll see. There we go. No, it's on. Oh, it is. Oh, look at this. Awesome. Blue vinyl. That's awesome. These guys are really good. I mean, I always love to promote Canadian music, and when I saw this and it was available, I said, I gotta get this one. Yeah. So Econoline Crush. Affliction is the name of the album. Sorry, did I mention that? I didn't mention that. This is Affliction. And finally, I guess the piece de resistance, another sealed album, 200 gram as well. This is the original stereo mix of the 1971 classic. New cut from masters approved by Robert Fripp. So I think I'm giving you some clues here. Includes exclusive codes for 320 kilobyte MP3 downloads and 200 gram super heavyweight vinyl. This is Islands by King Crimson. I've been listening to this one too. This one, it's a masterpiece. It takes a couple of listens. It really does. But man, masterpiece. And 200 gram, you can already feel the heft of it. So I'm really looking forward to spinning this one. Again, I've been listening to it on Spotify, which gives you a digital version of it. So I want to hear the vinyl itself to see what it sounds like. Beautiful inner sleeve. Islands. King Crimson. Pink label. Heavy black. Of course, wouldn't be an album here if I didn't have dog hair on it. So yeah, this is fourth studio album by the band. Features Robert Fripp on guitars, Mellotron, Peter Sunfeld on lyrics and sound, Mel Collins on flute and bass flute, Ian Wallace on drums, and Boz bass and lead vocals. It's good. It's good. So I'm happy to have that. So lots to listen to this weekend. And yeah. There you go. Oh, there's something else. Oh, that's the digital download probably. Not that I'm too interested in that one, but oh no, it's a card. Oh, that's the digital download. There's the band there. Kind of a little cool little postcard. So there you have it, guys. There's some cool listens for the weekend for me. Some great album pickups. Really have them in my collection. I'll be continuing my Albums to Discover series with Discog Shuffle, featuring Asia, the great album Asia, and that'll probably be tomorrow. And a couple of contests to enter, and it just keeps going and going and going. So anyway, take care, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.